Have you ever had a professor cross every line and had to beat him at his own game? Dr. Varela, the untouchable star of the biology department, collected awards, grants, and a reputation as an exemplary mentor. Though always to female students, never to male ones. Everyone in the halls knew his ments, ended up with top grades and glowing recommendation letters. When he invited me to have dinner to discuss my future, and I refused, my grades plummeted from 9s to 5s within weeks, despite submitting the exact same work as my classmates. One day, he summoned me to his office, leaned back in his leather chair, and dropped the line, as if doing me a favor. Over coffee, everything can be fixed. I walked out shaking, but not defeated. Digging around, I found his weakness, the Friday night underground poker games. A croupier friend slipped me into the circle, and I spent weeks practicing online, learning to read microexpressions and spot bluffs. The night came. I showed up in a borrowed dress with a wad of cash I'd raised by selling my old motorcycle. I played the novice while he downed whiskey after whiskey, laughing loudly and bragging about his grateful students. The table emptied until it was just the two of us. Then, in a burst of arrogance, he bet his car and theatrically his faculty position, scribbled on a napkin. He was sure of his full house. I had a straight flush. I tossed my cards onto the felt and watched his smile break before his bet did. I gathered the chips and the napkin, stood up, and left without looking back. The next morning, I sent the recording of the wager to the dean, along with a report on his grading patterns over the last 4 semesters. By 5 p.m., Dr. Varela no longer worked there. I got my scholarship back, and now when I pass the casino, I see him dealing cards with deep dark circles under his eyes. I don't feel triumph, only relief. At the right table, predators end up signing their own downfall.